All right, guys, welcome back to the third episode of this mental breakdown part of the For Humans podcast. Today we are speaking everything opportunity. Just before we get into it, I want to thank everyone that's listened so far. I love you guys. Checked it out on YouTube and just gave me the feedback. I really appreciate it, man. And before we also jump into the opportunities topics, I just want to also say that these are being spread out once per week now, as you guys have probably already checked out. If you haven't, I documented a 10-week kind of, it should be in the, when I've released this, it should be probably the third episode out. Third episode out. It's 10 healthy habits in 10 weeks. And if you guys can go check that out, I really, really appreciate it. It's a bit of a doco series. There's going to be 10 episodes, so 3 weeks in, 7 left. Let me know your feedback on that. And yeah, as I said, these podcasts is just going to be spread out for like each week. So then it'll be one episode of like the doco series plus then one episode of the podcast. All right, let's dive in. Opportunity. A time or set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. A chance for employment or opportunity. I want to talk about opportunity because it's one of those things that can change your life if you look at it in the way of like doors. What I mean by that is if you look at opportunities like doors, if a door opens, it's an opportunity. If a door closes, that's also an opportunity. And what I mean by that is if you see a door that opens in your life around a career-based thing or a relationship or money making or whatever it is to then improve your life or make something happen or change, it's always encouraged to go to those opportunities and to experience them, because if you do not experience those opportunities in life, you do not grow as a person. And for those people that are following this brand and following this podcast, I assume you guys want to grow and want to change and want to become better in life or just gain new experiences. So when you see opportunities, there's opportunities every single day to walk through and walk with and experience. I believe that the more opportunities that you put yourself in or gain experience through, more opportunities come to you, and especially if you lean towards the positive opportunities. I'm going to say opportunities 70,000 times during this podcast. If you lean towards opportunities that are more positive opportunities will arise. If you lean towards more negative opportunities, more negative things will come to you. And that's like anything in life. The more good you put out, the more good will come back. And the more bad you put out, the more bad will come back to you. And for me, my opportunities have always been towards a positive life, of always improving myself, always trying to better myself, gain more experiences in a positive light. So I tend to not say no to a lot of things. I am very open to a lot of things. Of course, if I've already done it into some point and I've already experienced it and I didn't like it, I'm not going to do it again. But sometimes I will. Sometimes I will do it again to gain a new perspective. So that's another thing as well, is revisiting opportunities that you've missed. People talk about it all the time. They regret that they didn't take that job, or they regret not investing that money, or they regret not investing in their health or investing in the stuff that makes them happy. I have a fantastic opportunity right now that since the story is played out, Civitas is gone, I have a fantastic opportunity now to grow myself as a content creator and barber and focus on that. And I believe over the next 6 to 12 months, if I put that good energy in, the effort, the consistency into this opportunity, good things are going to come back. And if they don't, at least I know that this opportunity wasn't something that I needed to experience and go through, so that door will close. And doors close and open all the time, every single day, every single week, every single opportunity. New relationships, new careers, new businesses, new friendships, new everything, new clothing, new experience, everything. And if you can seek those opportunities in your life that are more positive towards what you want, I guarantee it, for someone that's already been through this kind of shit, that you won't regret it. Because at the end of the day, as I've said probably this in the podcast before, or said this around people before, at the end of the day, we're a collection of experiences and memories. So when you're laying on that deathbed, you're not thinking about that money that you have in the bank account. You're thinking about those things that you did, those opportunities that you took, those experiences that you had, and they've created memories that you're going to have, those happy memories when you're laying on that deathbed. That's what all I want. At the end of the day, if I get the $1 million, that would be fantastic, because I get to do the things that I want to do, like, fly around the world and experience new cultures and just travel and just give my family the best it can, But at the end of the day, if I can still have those opportunities to make my daughter laugh and love my wife and be around my family as much as I possibly can in a good sense, that money, that other opportunities that I did miss, they're going to be outweighed, because that's what resonates with me. And that's another thing I want to put on here, is not every opportunity is for everyone. Don't think that if you have an opportunity to expand yourself in your career or your job, that's the opportunity for you, or it is. I don't know. Everyone's so different. I think that's what we have to talk about here is no matter what your situation is, that's not right. No matter what opportunity is presented to you, right? It's not, as I said, not for everyone. So it's not something that you just feel like you're expected to do. But that sounds counterintuitive in a way, that I'm saying, hey, try every opportunity you possibly can. But it has to resonate with you. You're going to feel it in your heart. You're going to be like, fuck, I really want to do that. Do it. So many times I'm like, oh, I really want to go out this weekend, and I've been invited or whatever it is. And I'm like, and then I go and then I regret it. That's an opportunity. And then I went and I was like, fuck, I should have stayed home or whatever. But I wouldn't have known either way, because if I didn't go, I would have been like, fuck, I really wish I went. But I've done that as many times now that it's like, well, if I don't go, whatever it is, it's going to be another time. That's another thing as well. Frequency on opportunities is an interesting one too, because there's more things that come up, more options that come up more frequent than other options. Say, for instance, going out every weekend, or going out, or going to the movies, or I don't know, things that are more like just regular, and they're not as scarce. That's more easy to determine whether you're doing the right thing or not, like for you. And then there's other opportunities that, someone comes to you and says, hey, I've got this business opportunity. Hey, I want to coach you in this, or I want to provide you with money, or I want to give you this relationship. And if you miss those opportunities, they don't come around very often, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 times in your whole lifetime. I mean, what do I know? I'm only 27 now, but in my experience, even around relationship as well, like I talk about this with my friends and family, is my wife. What was interesting, I'll tell you a little story here, is my wife and I, we dated when we were 18. I was 18, she just about turned 18. I turned 19, she, whatever. We dated for 3 months, right? before we got together and got married and had a child. And I got into the relationship after just being single for a year and hanging out and all that kind of stuff, as you do. And we dated for 3 months, and then I left. And I didn't really realize how much that opportunity was a good opportunity, of course. And then 2.5 years went by. I dated another girl and all that kind of shit, and we ended up meeting up again through Tinder. I'll tell this story one time, very soon. And I took that opportunity because I thought, fuck this woman. I don't know. I've just for the 2.5 years, I was always thinking about her. And when we met up again, it just sparks were flying, and we loved it. Like we spent a lot of time together when we met up again when I was like 21. Well, 21, she was 20, whatever. And I just realized from there, I was like, fuck, I've got a really good opportunity here to be with someone that I really love, and she loves me, and we're really good together. And even now, I still count my blessings and my, I'm always, what's the word? Grateful. And I do not want to take this opportunity for granted, because I do have a fantastic wife and a fantastic life partner. Why would I jeopardize this opportunity for, greed or jealousy or being unfaithful? Why? It's a fantastic opportunity. So I thought to myself, I'm very lucky that we got together again, because as I said, I've got my life person. She is my life person. So that's an opportunity right there that you can think of, if it resonates with you. Business-wise, of course, I took opportunities, I took risks, I saw opportunities, and I just took those opportunities with full confidence that, I'm going to learn from it either way. It could pay off really well, or it could not, which it didn't, and that's okay. But I learned a lot from it, those opportunities. So if those opportunities arise again around, building a business or being in that scenario, again, I can assess that situation a lot more and a lot thought out, rather than just jumping into it not knowing. So what I want to take away from this, what I want to give to you guys, is that take opportunity. When you see it, take it. If it resonates with you and if you vibe it. If it doesn't resonate with you, of course, assess it just a little bit more. But at the end of the day, you're never going to know either way. Opportunities arise all the time, and when you see them in life, I advise you to... Sorry, I just got an email. Nice. When opportunities arise, I advise you to take those and experience and learn from them. And if you guys enjoyed this podcast, please let me know. Give it a like. If you liked watching it, please subscribe. Go check out the 10 Healthy Habits in 10 Weeks doco. I've got some exciting content coming in those upcoming episodes. Give us a comment, give us some love, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next episode.